Happy Nibbling Manty Monday.
I'm Sky.
I'm Megan.
And we're siblings.
And we sing sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music.
And it's Monday.
It is Monday.
Sorry that we're a day late and $1 short.
Just a day late.
Or just a day late. Although, you know, if you want to donate $, I guess we'll do something interesting with them.
Interesting, yes.
Yeah, stick them to our foreheads. So we've been a little crazy here the last few weeks.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on.
Yeah, just lots of things, and we're working out at the Renaissance Festival, which is awesome. And we had a gig, a real live gig. So lots of good things, just busy, and but we're excited to be back and rolling. And for those of you that are looking for this in your life,
it's back.
We're back. And also you should get a hobby. But we have 3 that we're really excited for, and some new music to tell you about that we're discovering as more albums get released and stuff. There's so much good stuff. But we'll start with this one.
So this is one. We did it back in our Shanty a Day series, but it's called Essequibo River. And this shanty actually comes from the same area that the Essequibo River actually is, which is Guyana and South America. The Essequibo River is the largest river in Guyana. And interestingly enough, so this one has calls and responses as well as a chorus. And the chorus is actually both the calls and responses in the chorus are actually in Guyanese Creole. Guyana is one of only 2 countries in South America that English is actually their first language. Thanks, colonizers. But Guyanese Creole is just a really fascinating combination of loan words from like 3 or 4 different countries, as well as the local dialects. But so this one has verses and a chorus. And give me that D. And the first response goes, Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. And then the second response also goes, Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o.
And in case you are a visual learner,
the lyrics are down below.
They are down below in the description of the video.
Yep. And then the chorus incorporates those responses, but this time you sing all 4 stanzas, or all 4 lines of the stanza. And it goes like this. Somebody, oh, somebody, oh. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody, oh. Somebody, oh, somebody, oh. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody, oh.
Easy. And totally fun.
Yeah, no, this one is a lot of fun.
We
it's
picked
one of
this one
favorites.
up. We collected this one.
We collected
as they
this
say
one
in folk circles.
Yep.
At the virtual Falmouth Shanty Festival a couple of years ago now.
Yeah, we heard it. We were like, "That's so cool,
so fun." So yeah, you give it a shot.
Yeah, give me that D one more time. Essequibo River is the queen of rivers all. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. The Essequibo River is the queen of rivers all. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Somebody-o, somebody-o. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Somebody-o, somebody-o. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Essequibo bosun is the king of bosuns all. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Essequibo bosun is the king of bosuns all. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Somebody-o, somebody-o. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Somebody-o, somebody-o. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Essequibo skippers are the king of skippers all. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. The Essequibo skippers are the king of skippers all. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Somebody-o, somebody-o. Buddy ta-na-na, we are somebody-o. Somebody-o, somebody-o. Buddy ta-na-na, we we some money, oh. Essequibo sailors are the chiefs of sailors all. Buddy ta-na-na, we some money, oh. Essequibo sailors are the chiefs of sailors all. Buddy ta-na-na, we some money, oh. Somebody, oh, somebody, oh. Buddy ta-na-na, we some money, oh. Somebody, oh, somebody, oh. Buddy ta-na-na, we somebody, oh. Essequibo Judies are the queens of Judies all. Buddy ta-na-na, we somebody, oh. Essequibo Judies are the queens of Judies all. Buddy ta-na-na, we somebody, oh. Somebody, oh, somebody, oh. Buddy ta-na-na, we somebody, oh. Somebody, oh, somebody, oh. Buddy ta-na-na, we somebody, oh. Yeah!
That's so much fun.
Yeah. No, I like the one a lot.
Yeah. Nice.
So sorry, my nose is like super itchy, like right on the edge of the nostril. I'm just like, I can't do it while I'm singing. Anyway, so the second one we have, Saltpeter Shanty, is also a whole lot of fun. So saltpeter is sort of the colloquial term for potassium nitrate, which dating back to early times, like pre-1200s, was a valuable substance. Well, it still is a valuable substance with a variety of uses that range from food preservation to gunpowder and different things in between. Very much in demand. And so that's what this shanty is sort of about, is from the perspective of sailors who are on sort of the potassium nitrate trade route. Sure. There is a place that's called Callio, and Callio is actually, it's essentially the British corruption of, and I apologize in advance if I'm mispronouncing this, but Callao, which is a seaside city in Peru, but the British, as they did with a lot of things, were just like, we don't like that, we're just going to pronounce it how we want to. It also mentions a fellow by the name of Pedro the Crimp. A crimp referred to a individual who was notorious to experienced sailors for, what's the most diplomatic way of putting this? Procuring inexperienced sailors for unscrupulous crews that didn't much care where they got their crews from. We've talked a little bit before about press ganging or shanghaiing. Crimps in particular oftentimes bypassed the social interaction, most of the social interaction step period, and would essentially would drug sailors' drinks in port, and then the sailors would inevitably wake up on an alien ship, right. Not an alien ship, but a foreign ship, right. Already out on the sea.
You're a new member of the
Congratulations, crew. You're a new member. Oh, you don't want to be in the new crew? Well, you can swim.
Right.
Or they'll just beat them into submission, and then you still have to do it.
Yep.
So that's what a crimp is in this context. The Chincha Islands, or the Chinchas, are also mentioned. They were the site of extensive guano deposits up until about, they ran dry around the late 1800s, about the 1870s or so. And were also the site of essentially a massive labor operation that included both enslaved peoples as well as prisoners. It was not a nice place to go. They were essentially just like big rocks with caves full of bats in them. And guano could be dried out and used for a number of different things as well. So it's kind of gross as it sounds. There was also an extensive guano trade as well. So this one has sort of some responses, I suppose.
Yeah, kind of.
As well as a chorus that everybody sings along to. And the responses come along after the first two lines. There's the first line response, the second line response. Shantyman has two lines and then the chorus. And the responses are super easy. They're just, what was the responses are just, oh roll, oh roll. Simple enough.
Oh, roll.
Oh, roll.
Oh, roll.
Anyway. And then the chorus goes, oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll.
Oh, roll.
Oh, roll.
Oh, roll.
Oh, roll. It's the line for like a 1980s.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, roll. That was somebody's catchphrase.
Yep.
And that's about it for this one. Very easy to pick up. Super fun to sing.
Yep.
To old Callio we are bound to go. Ho roll! To old Callio we are bound to go. Ho roll! We're bound away from Liverpool Bay to those flash girls of Chile who grab all our pay. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll. Oh, Pedro, the crimp boys, we knew him of old. Oh, roll. Oh, Pedro, the crimp boys, we knew him of old. Oh, roll. He's priming his vino, he's doping his beer. To the chinchas he'll ship us if we don't steer clear. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll. Those flash girls of Chile, they sure treat us nice. Oh, roll. Those flash girls of Chile, they sure treat us nice. Oh, roll. They'll wine us and dine us and treat us so fine, but we know that they're robbing us most of the time.
Most of the time.
Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll. And when it comes time to sail away home, oh, roll. And when it comes time to sail away home, oh, roll. From some old seaport on the west coast of hell, we'll sing adios and we'll bid you farewell. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll. From old Callio we are bound to go. Oh, roll. From old Callio we are bound to go. Oh, roll. We are bound away to Liverpool Bay from those flash girls of Chile who grabbed all our pay. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave her away, rock her, oh, roll. Yeah!
I like that one.
Yeah, no, that one's a lot of fun. That one's a belter, I
It's
suppose.
fun. Yeah.
No, one's a lot of fun.
Nice.
So this next one is actually a song that we have just learned of,
Just collected.
So a group that we've been following, not in a creepy way, but sort of following on social media and sort of keeping them at least in the periphery, is a group from Cornwall called Femmes de la Mer, which I believe translates to Women of the Sea in French.
Basically, yeah.
It's directed by Claire Engelhart, who is, as far as what we're able to tell, they actually don't have a ton of social media presence, although we're hoping that's going to change. With
you can follow them on Facebook.
You can follow them on Facebook.
We will link their information below because they're great.
They are great. They just have a super tight, very cool sound. Directed by,
and they do a lot of originals too, which is cool. So not only sort of the traditional songs, but they write originals about other sort of people from the area in Cornwall or other, and it tends to be women. It tends to be stories about
the unsung heroines of
which is really cool.
nautical history.
Yeah, and it's great. The
it
music is awesome.
It is. It really is. And this one was really. They just came out with their new album. today's haul. And this one really just, I think we're riding along, listening to the album in the car, and we were both just,
sort of like stopped and we're like,
huh?
It's so
yeah,
good.
it's like when the dog pricks its ears up and is like,
yeah. And there's several on this album that are like that, but we'll share this one here, and we will again link information below about where you can not pick up the album, unfortunately, at least not here in the U.S., but you can purchase it and stream it and do all those kinds of things, which is really cool.
Yep, and so it's called Jenny Mopas, and inspired by the real Jenny Mopas, who rode the ferry from Malpass, not to be confused with Mopas, to the Roseland in Cornwall around the turn of the 18th century, carrying anything from pigs to market, but also trippers across the river to dance at the Coinage Hall in Truro. So this one just has a chorus that everybody sings along with.
Hydrating.
Yeah, we're hydrating. Well, she's hydrating.
Hydrating.
I'm not hydrating. Perhaps unwise.
You could hydrate.
I could, but no, it has your cooties.
I have to take the top off.
That's weird.
Why is that weird? Hydration is important.
Hydration is important, and it wouldn't do us any harm.
I could sing the chorus.
You're allergic to water.
It's true. I have had some friends that are. I can sing the chorus.
Real talk. Actually allergic to water.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure how that works out, but
it's a challenge for sure. And shout out to those people that make that work.
Yep. Shout out to everybody out there who's allergic to water.
Yeah, man, you're the real MVPs.
Oh, Jenny, will you row me from Belfast to the Roseland? Oh, Jenny, so bold, won't you row me ashore? Have you room for another one, just one more?
Isn't that pretty?
It is. It's gorgeous, and hearing their whole group sing it it's haunting in the best kind of way.
Yeah, I would say their harmonies and stuff are awesome.
They're really good,
and they're not.
I really like their album.
They're not a massive crew that way, but they're big enough that they do a ton of harmony in all of their stuff, which is really fun.
Yeah.
And do it extremely well.
No, that's great.
And there's a great video as well on YouTube that we can link to.
Yes, that I believe is it's like the first verse and the chorus. I think this was like sort of like the birth of this song. So we won't spoil anything.
Yeah.
So we'll link that, but then we'll also there's also a number of videos of them performing this song. So we'll link both of those.
So that's it. And feel free to sing along with verses. Again, it's the same tune as it goes along. We're gonna do some harmonizing and stuff, and enjoy a brand new original from Femme de la Mer.
That's so nice. Do you want me to unison with you?
Sure.
All right.
Jenny Mopas is callous but strong, spends her life as the head of the ferry, has the most trouble with women and pigs, rowing folk all day long and keeping them merry. Jenny Mopas is queen of the river, no time for a drink at the Red Lion pub. Jenny Mopas, she won't be there. Rests from the ferry are few and rare. Oh, Jenny, will you row me from Belfast to the Roseland? Oh, Jenny, so bold, won't you row me ashore? Have you room for another one, just one more? Lads and lasses, let's linger and sing. Dance down the river street, cross Lemon Quay. They call it improper, but we won't be a bother when we don't make it home until long past 3. The Sailor King's here at Coinage Hall, so jump in your carriage and head to the ball. Jenny Mopas, she won't be there. Her glad rags a working woman's wear. Oh, Jenny, will you row me from Belfast to the Roseland? Oh, Jenny, so bold, won't you row me ashore? Have you room for another one, just one more? Whitsun fair crowds gaze in awe. Traveling shows entertain on the green. The circus brings people to Truro town. The young and the old and the all in between. Gather your children, leave the laundry behind. Flock to the streets, for the rain fills the sky. Jenny Mopas, she won't be there. Too busy to laugh at the Whitsun Fair. Oh, Jenny, will you row me from Mopas to the Roseland? Oh, Jenny, so bold, won't you row me ashore? Have you room for another one, just one more? Have you room for another one, just one more?
Yay!
Is that beautiful?
God, it's so good.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, and we will link their original video, and thanks, Femme de la Mer, for that one, and oh my gosh. So great.
Dolly Pentreath, and then there's at least one other about Anne Glanville. Very excited.
So much good stuff on the new album. So definitely go and check that out, and check out, there's lots of other people releasing stuff, or they're out on tour, or they're doing all sorts of fun things, so go and support live local music where you are, be safe, all those kinds of good things, but just some really cool stuff going on. I don't know. Shanty merch is always linked below. Links to educational videos, or we've put some other playlists together, or a link to some other things about more that you can learn about shanties and things if you're new to the stream, or if you're not and just, looking to go down the YouTube rabbit hole of sea shanties and things. There's tons of really cool stuff.
Go down the whirlpool.
Yes, that would make more sense.
The maelstrom.
But we missed you, and we're glad to be back, and hope everybody's doing well. And
that's all I got.
Okay. Be safe. We love you. And we'll see you again next Sunday or Monday. One of those days. Bye.
Bye.